To the M&M Show.
Hi,
Monica.
Marcella.
And today we are going to talk about the final process.
Moving in.
Yay! Hope you enjoyed our video so far. We do have some tips on our website, but just to kind of summarize a few.
So once you do find a property and have an accepted offer, removed all your subjects,
That's right.
now's the time to start planning your big move.
Mm.
So if you are currently living in a place, here are some things that you need to prep basically.
Yeah, and I think we have to we could break it down into different parts. So there's things that you could do with your existing home, right? And then there's things you could do to prepare in the new home. And then there's things that you can do to kind of transfer things between the two. Yeah?
Exactly.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
So in your old place, I guess it's time to start decluttering and figure out what exactly you want to move to your new property. So if you need to start getting rid of furniture, clothing, anything, just to make it nice and easy to get us settled into your new property. Lots of people like to go furniture shopping.
Fine.
Get a new property as well. So
Yeah, but if you decide to keep your existing furniture or the expensive things like a large TV or things like that, a good tip is to actually take photos of how they are before the move, because sometimes during the move they can be damaged. It's also advised to maybe get insurance for the move, so if anything does happen during the move, you're covered as well. Those would be my tips.
Yeah, and if you hire movers, now is the time to start thinking about who you want to hire and start prepping for that as well. We have a lot of people that we can recommend.
Absolutely.
Movers.
Yeah.
Now in terms of things that you actually will need to do in terms of your personal and identification. So it's important to always change your address. So any of your mail that was going to your old location can now start going to your new property. So same with your credit cards and any other bills that you might have. It's important to get your address switched over.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people might be doing it online and doing it electronically, but not everyone does, and there are still other government issued types of mails and stuff, so
you can go to Service Canada as well and register your new address. That way all major institutions, banks, any government issued mail will know of your change of address and make sure that you get your mail at the right place.
Awesome.
Also very important to switch over your hydro, your electrical service, as well as any TV or internet that you may have, or set up new services if you don't have that as well.
And home insurance as well. Often you can just
Exactly.
transfer it over, right? Just let them know these are the dates and this is the new address, and off you go. And if you're moving into a strata building, so now we've done the whole packing, we've got the insurance, we're doing the move, new place. We might want to consider informing the new building, get in touch with the new management, strata company, figure out when you're going to pick up your fob, register your fob.
You might also have to book an elevator, and normally they do require a small deposit for that, just in case any damage does incur during your move. So it's really important to figure out what exactly the new place that you're moving into does require from you, and if there are any deposits and any reservations necessary, make sure you have that planned out in advance.
Yeah, usually about a week, I think.
Yeah, normally that's a good amount of time.
Okay, and the deposit's usually about $100 to $200, I would say.
Yeah.
Okay.
It really depends, but just be prepared for that.
Right.
It's not so that it's not a shock.
So is that something we would pay outside of the transaction when you purchase a home, or does a notary kind of take that off of?
For elevator reservations, they're always done outside of the transaction and to the strata or building manager directly. Some stratas do charge what they call a move-in fee.
Right.
And it really depends. Sometimes that gets paid at your notary or lawyer if they are made aware of the move-in fee prior to the transaction completion. But often you might see it, a separate invoice from your strata once you move in, saying that you owe this extra $200 or whatever it is move-in fee as well.
Okay.
So just a couple things to be aware of, some extra little costs that you might not have thought about in the past, especially if you are moving into a strata property. just so you're not shocked once you move in and all of a sudden you have another $300-400 that you have to suddenly
Fork out. Yeah, but you'll get some of the deposit back, right? It's
yeah,
just
as long as
actually-
there's no damage, you'll get your damage deposit
Right,
back
but the
for another-
move-in fee isn't refundable. That's something, it's a one-time pay, you have to give that. And you won't
Exactly.
get paid, right?
Exactly.
Okay, awesome.
So if you have any questions about move-ins, move-in tips, feel free to contact us. We also have all this information available on our website, yvrresale.com.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Happy moving!